I would have won if the middle order for Kolkata had not been decided by a draw of lots, because that's what it seems like, Joy.
I think they're eating a lot of pizzas in KKR now because they went down like dominoes today. There's no seriously, I mean, I have a theory out here, and Simon has played so much international cricket. My point is that when you have a team, there's this theories in T20 cricket that, you open and then you have a flexible set of power hitters. You put one guy in, one guy's good against spin, and that's how an ideal T20 side is played. Now, my belief is that batsmen who come in from international cricket, other parts of cricket, first-class cricket, they're not used to this. They're not set in their ways. So if you keep shuffling your pack of middle order around, you're not going to get it. Batsmen, I know the ideal situation is that they should all bat everywhere. It doesn't work, does it, Simon?
It doesn't, and that graphic just tells you how much they've moved around. Now, you might say, okay, it's only between numbers 3 and number 7, and there's been specific games where they've tried to do it. Eoin Morgan's 5 and 6. We've talked about it consistently. That is too low for Eoin Morgan. For a player of that quality, it's too low. He needs some sort of balance, some sort of assurity around where he plays, I think. And I think Andre Russell deserves some sort of assurity around where he plays. And I said it earlier, if they're one down at the 16th or 17th over and you want to change a couple of things up because you're looking like scoring 240, 230, 220, that's fine. I'll go with that. But in this sort of game, they're losing wickets relatively regularly from what? We're talking wickets falling at
10th over on. 10th over on. So
from the 10th over onwards.
And Simon, you were not with us in the comm box, and that's what we were discussing at the time. Like, if you are 93 for 2 at the halfway stage, then not sending Morgan. We keep harping about it. And yesterday, Narayan got more runs than Morgan, but we don't discuss result here. We discuss thought process, right? Your thoughts on that thought process?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it just didn't make any sense. It was the perfect time for Morgan to come in. Absolutely perfect time. Now, if you want Sunil Narayan to play that role, why can't he play that role at number 7 or 8? I mean, do what Pat Cummins has done. He's going to go out and he's going to swing the bat. He's not going to waste deliveries for you. Now, it doesn't even wash with me setting a left-hander out because Morgan's a left-hander to face the spinners. There's no, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to criticise from sitting outside, but there just didn't seem to be a huge amount of thought went into it. It just should have been Morgan at 4, Russell at 5. And that's how they should play. They may go on to win this game, and they might look back and say, okay, they didn't score runs, but we got it right. Now, that's possibly the case. I just don't know whether those guys will feel overly comfortable about it.
Yeah, fair point. And I mean, we are talking about that because we saw something that, was just, we were not understanding at that point in time. And I'm sure all teams have their own thought process. And it just seems like, that's what he's sitting on the outside. It just seems like if you get one of your best players who's in form, just more deliveries, that just sort of makes sense for you to hoist to a bigger score. And just not just because the fact that I lost the badge of honor and expert at the day tag with my guess, but just feels like they've left about 15 runs on the table with all of this. Again, they could go on to win this game, unless Chennai batsmen have their say, because they are there to play as well. Openers in great form.